There has been an awakening. Have you felt it? A terrible spirit has returned from the land of the dead. I feel the redcoats are in peril. Quickly, we must travel to Sinopia. The fish are really biting today. We haven't had a day like this in weeks. We are going to be eating good tonight. Everything is peaceful in our waters today, men. Besides, who would dare challenge the powerful Redcoat Navy? A fishing vessel has been spotted, Captain. Let's go see how the fish are biting, shall we? Hey there! How goes it today? It's great, Captain. The people of Sinopia will be eating good for days. Good to hear. Well, carry on. The Bismarck out. Looks like we have our first catch, men. Ha 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 ha.
Guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back.
Tell a friend.
Hey, everybody. Here we are with episode 32 of the Brick Chat. But before we go any further, let me just say, if you like this stream or any of the content on the channel, please
like, comment, and subscribe.
And let's get down to it after the intro coming in.
Now.
Well, hello, everyone out there. I hope everyone's having a great day and getting ready for the holiday season and everything.
Yes, exciting.
We have a really big show lined up for today. Really big show.
Yeah, right, Mop Top, and I'm Ed Sullivan. Really big shoe. No, I can do it better. Really big shoe. Really big. That's it.
Really big.
I didn't know that was coming. That was funny.
But the missus will be here. Show everybody what you're working on here. Dear.
Oh, well, I am taking this set. Actually, you have the pictures. This is the Ministry of Magic set, which, you know, is kind of useless, but has really nice figures and that cool telephone booth. But if you show them what I'm doing, not that one, not that one. There you go. I'm doing this model from just, I think it's Just Too Fun. Or Just for Fun on REBRICKABLE. So this is going to go into my Diagon Alley, as you saw on the thumbnail. And so I'm starting with this. And these right here, take that off, babe.
Oh.
Q.
Q.
These are all the minifigures from the Ministry of Magic set. So I just put those together real quick because I didn't have time last night to put them together. So I'm going to be starting on that. I'm really excited about this. I touched all the pieces yesterday. I to get them all ready. I put them all in bags, bag 1, 2. I think I have 6 bags. So I'm really excited about it. Like I said, I got to touch them all, and we'll see how fast I can get it done.
So while she's working on that, we will also be talking about some Lego idea sets.
Yeah, some nice sets that are coming down.
And we also have a couple other possible surprises lined up if I feel the need.
I don't know what those surprises are, so they'll be a surprise to me too.
But let's see who is in the chat. Mayo is the first one here.
Hello, Mayo.
Did someone say Mayo?
Real whole egg.
Real whole egg. And he says, happy holidays. Does anyone have any holiday sets that they need building? Well, we built Santa's sleigh. We didn't do it on the show, but we did build that one.
Yeah. I was hoping to get the Christmas tree, but I didn't. I'm kind of sad about that. But yeah, I wish I would have got that Christmas tree. I did find my snowman though.
Uh-huh.
He was hiding in a coffin.
We also got
with no nose.
Was it the gift with purchase or something? What was the? Or no, that was the advent calendar, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I got the advent calendar, but me and Georgie ripped that open like Christmas already.
And then King Ollendorf is here. He says, I am lurking at the moment as Bricklink Studio, the minifigure from limited list of printed part. So
hi, lurker.
And he says, Potter. And as the case, if you are a channel member, you get your own special introductory video. Ooh. And King Ollendorf, this one is for you. It's new.
Hello there.
King Ollendorf.
Hello, Happy Builder.
Hello, Happy Builder.
Hello, Happy Builder.
Yeah, I wanted to put in because I made some changes to all of the channel member ones and give a little, advertisement for your channel in there as well.
Toss a little advertisement in there.
Show a little
My
love.
phone's already being a pain, and of course, all my instructions are on my phone. So just bear with me.
He says, "Oi,
oi."
You like that? Mayo says Canada exports potash to supply the world with fertilizer.
Potash.
Potash.
Potash. What's
potash? Potash?
I don't know what neither one of that means.
No.
Potash.
Oh, and we will also be doing Can You Guess the Lego minifigure like
Ooh.
we do near the end of the show. So that is
something to stick around for.
Something to stick around for.
Get your name on that wheel.
Yep. If you want to get your name on the wheel to win a prize. And let me start by saying that Jen called our internet service provider today.
I did. I finally did it.
And yelled at them.
I didn't yell at them. I was nice. I just begged them. I'm like, hey, we're not getting what we're supposed to.
Someone's coming out, what, tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah. But they did something on their end, and surprisingly, we've gotten good internet service the rest of the day.
So
when they come out tomorrow, they say, there's nothing wrong. And then a week later, we'll be like, there's still something wrong.
Wow. So far, so good on my end.
Yeah, so far, so good.
Mayo says, if anyone has any leftover holiday sets that need building, DM me about Monday night.
Oh, having a little holiday Monday night special.
Oh, yeah, a little day after, what was that, Boxing Day?
I think it is Boxing Day.
Having a little Boxing Day stream on Monday, Mayo?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun.
That does sound fun. I'm sure we'll be building some Lego.
Yeah.
Santa's got us on his list for some Lego, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure. It's funny, we have a couple of presents already underneath the tree, and Georgie went over there and shook them. He's like, "That's Lego." You can't hide it.
Can't hide it. They're like the number one hardest one to hide. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm
Get the ticker tape parade going. And let's see. I think we're going to start with this here. So if you're asking yourself, what was that?
Now, this is one of those, what do you call them? Those framed prints or wall mosaics that I would totally buy. None of them has piqued my interest at all, except this one.
She's a big ET fan. She had an ET a plushie when you were a child.
Yeah, it was. Oh yeah, it was like my best friend. I love that thing. I'm sad I don't have it anymore.
And so it is E.T. the Extraterrestrial Lego Ideas submission, and it is by Brickster,
I think.
Brickster.
Yep. And it totally looks like a movie poster. That's what I love about it. It looks like a movie poster.
And so Jen said that this is a mosaic that piques her interest, and she wanted to talk about it.
I did. It just started out. It doesn't have very many supporters right now, but if you go and support it, I've supported it, of course. But I just love the fact that it looks like a movie poster. They should do more of those. It just looks so cool. I'm excited about it.
There's definitely an interesting market, an untapped market. So
movie posters, yeah. Like I would love someone to do Gone with the Wind. Oh my gosh, I would buy that too. We'd have to find a place to put them up here.
And Lego already has done E.T. through Lego Dimensions.
And it's like the 40th anniversary or something of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the anniversary because I saw little people were doing E.T. as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, look at you knowing stuff.
Look at me knowing stuff. Okay, I got to focus on this thing. Okay, let's see. Got this one.
And let's see. Tyson Trowbridge says, does the Galaxy Explorer count as a holiday set, building one of the alternate models at some point?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Hey, if you're getting it for the holidays, it's a
holiday set. Yo.
But let's head on over to Lego Ideas
and read the fun stuff on it. I think you should. And I thought it was cool that they had that video, that animation he did.
Yeah.
I've never seen one of those on a Lego Ideas. That looked so cool. Skip one. When I did my diagonal set, this was like the hardest part, was putting these little.
Yeah, it's by Brickster, and he is a 10K club member and 720 supporters as of right now. 418 days left, so he's got a lot of time. He's already got 188 comments on it.
Ooh, I was 706, so he's gotten 14 supporters since I did that this afternoon. It wasn't like I did it yesterday. I did it this afternoon.
And it says, this project is inspired by one of the most important films of all time that branded into the hearts of my generation. On June 1982, this film was released and quickly became the highest grossing in history, even surpassing Star Wars at that moment. I was just 5 years old, so I grew up with E.T. in my mind all my childhood. Now I'm 45, and I still enjoy watching the film with my kids every year. The filmmakers reconsidered from this film the way of making films for our children, adventure films for children and young people. The influence that the story of E.T. and the work their director has had on several generations of filmmakers is obvious, especially in the children's entertainment market. As about the build, E.T. and Elliot flight to the forest with the full moon background is considered by many cinema critics as one of the most magical moments in cinema history. Mm-hmm. That image is unquestionably the most famous image from Spielberg's 1982 classic, and it's represented in the poster designed by B.D. Fox Independent, which initially was produced in a small batch for internal distribution for the cast, crew, and other people associated with the film. Based on that design, I made this 3D frame build with Lego bricks. The project consists of approximately 1,550 pieces and 2 minifigures. E.T.'s a classic that has fans of all ages and deserves a Lego set. If you agree with me, please click the support button.
It's so cute. Please go support it.
Please go support it. E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
Looks great.
So tell me down in the comments what you feel about E.T.
How you feel.
How you feel. Tyson says, already bought them, got 2, built the main model, still debating on if I like B or C model better. Talking about the Galaxy Explorer.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Don't know which one you like better.
I didn't realize that there were alt builds for that. But I'm not a huge classic space guy. I mean, I have quite a few of the minifigures around here. I do.
Anybody else like ET out there, or is it just me?
It's just you.
It's just me.
That's not true. ET, I gotta say, it really did, make a ton of copycat films back in the 80s. They're totally tried to copy.
Mac and Me.
Yeah, batteries not
included. Yeah. Even Short Circuit.
Short Circuit. Yeah. There was a lot of movies that were definitely clearly inspired by ET. And let me just deviate from our regular scheduled programming for a minute and say we had a rough weekend.
Yes, we did.
Georgie ended up having to go into the hospital on Friday night with a fever of 105. And
he already missed parts.
they got it back down to 98.
Yeah.
And
he's been running back up.
Yeah.
All weekend. Yeah. Poor guy. He's just not used to all them germs. He was diagnosed with influenza A.
Yeah.
But thank goodness it wasn't COVID. Thank the Lord above. No COVID. So the worst we had to do was go sit in the ER for a little bit.
That's a great idea, Tyson.
What do you say? Oh,
Here, I'll put a link in the chat for the idea submission if you want to go support it right now.
Oh, thank you.
And guess who's back?
Who?
Mr. Blue.
Hello,
Nate.
Mr. Blue. Thanks.
One of the upstanding members of the community.
And our channel.
He
his self-proclaimed #1 fan.
And
I like it.
Mr. Blue, this one is for you.
Yes, sir. Do you trust that I do not want to see you die here tonight? Sir, yes, sir. Blue, you're my boy. Thank you, sir.
I gotta say, out of all of those that I've done, Nate, yours is actually my favorite.
Blue, you're my boy.
Trust, I do not want to see you die here today.
Sir, yes, sir. All right. You know, when I was pulling all the parts, this thing went so fast. I'm hoping I can go fast too.
And he says, "Hey, Mikey and Jen."
Hello.
And yes, Tyson said, "Would a link would be helpful?" And there it is. Well, I should do those every time, but normally I'm doing this off of Jen's account, but it's mine today. So.
That's weird. 1, 2, 3.
Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just goofy like that.
I vote for Goofy.
You vote for Goofy.
Are you feverish?
Maybe.
Yes, I was very excited about this set.
Yes.
Well, because that Ministry of Magic, it just was.
Yeah, that
kind of.
Let's take a look at the pictures.
Blasé. And I had to get extra parts. I did. I had to buy some extra parts, and then I do have extra parts left over from the set, but it cost me what, $10, I think, for the extra parts.
Yeah, you don't have the original picture in here, but that's okay. You do?
That's the one.
The set how it came?
Oh no, not how it came. No.
But yeah, this set was always, from the first time I saw it, I said to myself, like, I said, there's stuff about it I like, but it's
an indoor set, so indoor sets are very hard to.
It looks unfinished.
Use.
Yeah.
I was hoping that maybe the next round of sets would help with it, but it didn't. They've already been announced, and I don't see anything that goes with it.
So
I was hopeful, but
making a proper building out of it,
and I know it doesn't belong in Diagon Alley, so it's not canon, but I think it'll look great in Diagon Alley. I wish I would have put the picture of it.
It's canon in our Lego Diagon Alley.
Yeah. The only thing is, if you see, like, there's a whole bunch of.
Where were you want?
I was going to say, yeah, down in the left-hand side, there's a whole bunch of bricks that have the holes in them. I might change those with masonry bricks. I just thought of that yesterday while I was pulling the bricks.
Yeah.
I was like,
clean that up a little bit.
I might need to clean that up a little bit. Yeah. So, and there are a couple other things that I made changes with. The telephone box. It only had the telephone sign on one side. See how it only has it on one side? When it should, the original one has it around in the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I'm going.
Why didn't they put it on the other side here?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe because of structural integrity. But I'm going to say, to heck with structural. I want it to look nice. So I'm going to change it. I got two, because it's a 1x4 red brick. And so I've got two 1x1 bricks and then a one with the studs on side. That I'm going to change that too. So I can have the telephone have it on both sides. And don't worry, I have another one of these sets that I'm doing another rebrickable model for. And I'm going to build that telephone box because I wanted that telephone box bad. Yeah. So
yeah,
I'm still getting that telephone box.
We're going to have two different versions of this set in our Diagon Alley.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I thought that one was going in our city, but it's going in Diagon Alley.
It could. I mean, we could.
It doesn't have a back, so it could. I really haven't found spots for any of this stuff yet.
Yeah, you got a lot of Harry Potter sets and running out of room in Harry Potter land.
I am. I'm gonna have to start kicking you out of it.
Kicking me out?
Yeah.
Where am I?
I don't know.
I'm not in Harry Potter.
You're close.
Where?
Your castle roll.
No, I don't touch castles.
I don't want to touch the forest because they're awesome. I did that. So
you need to get, once you get your castle back together.
Yeah.
And maybe just call the castle complete.
You're out of your ever.
Well, you can't keep making that bigger.
I can certainly do whatever I want to do.
You certainly cannot.
I still have the Dumbledore's office to go in it. So I still got more to put in there. You just.
Speaking of which, we have been bickering quite heavily the last week or so in regards to Lego projects. It's been very tense around the Mikey J production household.
Yeah, Mikey J production household. Well, because you keep wanting to steal my stuff. I'm not ready for you to steal my stuff, man.
I wasn't stealing. All right.
He's got his eyeballs on my
stuff.
So
here's the dealio, everyone.
He's got his eyeballs on my stuff.
I'm working real hard on the Lego Lord of the Rings stuff right now. It's been the project that has been consuming the most of my time of late, and trying to go and buy more elves and more orcs to fill out the display. The official versions, they're rather expensive. Do you want, who wants to pay, $15 per orc for the official ones? And that's on the cheap end. I mean, some of them you're going to be paying $20 or more, and same for a lot of the elves. But you need characters to populate them. Well, so I've been going through my minifigures and stuff, and I have been making my own versions of elves and orcs and stuff like that. But the key thing is having flesh-toned heads and hands. They can't. You can't put yellow people in Lord of the Rings. Is basically what I'm saying. They have to match the rest of the minifigures in order for it to work properly. And so she's got all these Harry Potter minifigures, and And so I said, well, like, how many Rons do you really need?
If they're all different Rons, then I need all of them. Again.
And then, and so, like, because we have our Bricklink store and she wants to put stuff in there.
Well, that's how I recoup buying 2 sets. I recoup some of my funds back, so I don't feel so bad.
But then I'm going to go on.
I gave him some, but he's over there. I'm trying to pull sets. I'm trying to pull pieces for this, and he's over there here digging through Legos. I'm like, what are you doing over there? Stop touching my stuff. No, not you. Oh, your daddy.
Wasn't touching her stuff.
He was touching all my stuff.
So we had a big kerfuffle late last night in regards to some of the Harry Potter heads.
And I gave them. You won. You got all the Harry Potter heads.
Because I have six elves that are on the way to the house.
And of course, I have like 15 million Harry Potters. Well, I can't take Harry Potter. He's got glasses and I'm like,
I don't want Harry Potter heads because they have glasses. Because I can't recall a single character in Lord of the Rings that wears glasses.
I don't think there are any. Maybe one of the dwarves.
I don't think so.
No.
The one has he does have like an eye.
He has he's like a monocle or something.
No, or he has the hearing thing is what it is.
Well, no, there's another one that has like a monocle, I thought.
But
who knows?
Yeah, nobody has glasses. And so I'm like, I can't, Harry Potter head don't work. And then I have, for whatever reason, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but Lego has been giving us a gazillion female heads. Whether it is yellow or fleshy, there's a gazillion of them. And trying to find male heads is becoming a harder thing to do. And
you got female heads up the wall.
Yeah, I got female fleshy heads coming out our rear, but I want
my rear.
I want male ones. And so I was like, it doesn't matter. They can be Rons, or Dumbledore.
So I don't even know who it was that I gave him.
I think you gave me a Malfoy head.
Oh yeah, I gave you that one was from my store.
And a Ron head, and that Bucktooth kid. I forget who that Bucktooth kid was.
I don't know if that was Colin Creevy or. I'm not sure.
We got trouble in the chat.
What happened? We got girls.
Yeah, girls. Let's see.
Trouble in the chat.
Tyson says, "Yay, spam bots! Now it's an official stream." That's what I'm saying. 2 weeks in a row, getting big time around here.
Spam bots. What?
Tyson says, "Hate to be the bearer of bad news, Mr. Mikey, but if Mrs. Mikey says you're stealing, then you're stealing."
Thanks, Tyson. He is though. Well, and I'm not ready to process that kind of information yet. I just felt my eye twitch because it gives me an eye twitch. I'm like, I'm not ready to process it. And he's like, all raring to go. I want this. I'm like, and then he's like, or $40 on Bricklink. It's either going to cost me $40 or I need to figure it out.
Yeah. Well, because I was telling her,
forcing me, man.
The flesh heads they're like at least $1 a piece on Bricklink. And so I'm like, so I can go on there and right now I've got 7 elves that I'm making, and I'm actually using Aquaman's body, or maybe an Atlantean body.
No, it's Aquaman.
And then I guess got some black pants and then I'm just putting the old Ollendorf helmet on him. And but yeah, that's how I'm making my elf army. And then I'm getting all sorts of creative with my orcs because until I get my hands on the new collectible minifigures that are coming out, because I'm going to use those orcs to occupy in there as well. And then I'm making more ring race because I have 2 of the official ring race. But they're really just all black minifigures with a black hood and a faceless black head. So I'm like, and a cape. So I'm like, that's really, you can put together more of them and, they're official. I mean,
just thought
the torso will be wrong, but everything and the cape will be different. But the rest of it, I mean, it's. King Ollendorf says, Mikey finished up my minifigures and posted on my Discord. If you want to check it out later.
we sure will.
We sure will.
I will do that, make sure.
Mayo says, male heads are mayo heads.
Sorry, I just heard something over here. Male heads or mayo heads? Sorry.
Both.
Both. Mayo
King
head.
Ollendorf says, hello there, Mr. Nate Mr. Blue version 2.
Mr. Blue version 2? Why is he version 2?
King Ollendorf says, that why Jen is boss of Mikey then.
Not the only reason.
And Tyson agrees, and they're all chuckling.
Well, you know, I've got to be very stingy with my. I already have one little Mikey that steals that steals all of my extra stuff. Like I can't even remember the last time I actually put things in my store to sell because he's wanted all my other ones. And so now I've got both of them coming at me for them, and I'm just like, I'm overwhelmed. You guys are ruining my system.
This is what pushed it over the top for her. Is I told her, I said, now if you don't give me these heads, then I'm gonna go steal them from Georgie's minifigures, and then he's gonna come after yours anyway.
See, I get threats. I get threats if I don't do what I'm told. So I don't really know who's the boss around here. They paint me into a corner. I'm like, man, I can't even do nothing. Oh, they give me ultimatums.
King Ollendorf says, no Amber live stream tonight until first week of January, Mikey, just to let you know.
Yeah,
I know. It seems like a lot of people are taking time off for the holidays, which I understand, you know.
Oh yeah. It's a time of year, man.
Not us though, I don't think.
No, I don't think we're
gonna keep chugging along.
Yep. Well, because we're on Tuesday, so you know we have lots of time. I still have lots of stuff to do. I've got cookies to make. I've got cookies to deliver. Once I make the cookies, I got candy to make because I got a slave driver over here. Give me more candy. Because I make all my own Christmas candy now. I guess it's my own fault. It's so good though.
Okay.
Mayo says, I'm pretty sure I blocked all the bots and spammers on my live streams because I see their eyeballs, but their comments don't appear. I've had to do some blocking on myself lately. Quite a bit of it, unfortunately. I don't have a lot of I don't have a lot of time for that. When people not so much on this channel, but on my gaming channel, I've probably blocked 20 people over there.
Oh yeah.
Just because, you know,
they're not even all bots. They're just
they're
trolls.
Yeah, trolls, and they disagree with me and they want to argue and fight, and I just like I ain't got time for that. If you want to argue with my points, go make your own channel, make your own video, and see how it does.
Can argue there.
But I'm not going to argue with you in my comment section.
No.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Nope.
No, man.
Nope.
All fun stuff here.
King Ollendorf says, bot and streaming, a very eye-catching stream. Wear mine then. You'll get there, King Ollendorf. You'll get there. Yeah, I've actually taken some time off from that channel. I might lay back from through the holidays on it. We'll see, just because of all the drama and stuff that I've dealt with over there. At least the Lego stuff is more friendly,
right?
Nicer people. Although I do run into some trolls around here every now and again.
Sometimes we'll get some trolls.
Yeah.
That we have to block. Not very often though. Not as much as you do on the gaming channel.
Yeah.
That gaming channel is like troll magnet.
Mayo says, King Ollendorf, maybe bots don't come to your live stream because they don't get any intel from you not posting them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. That's a good point. You know, I post mine all over the place, and that's the trolls will find it. Speaking of YouTube, I want to talk about YouTube Shorts and and YouTube choosing to disable comments. I actually have a new short video that I have in mind where I'm gonna kind of troll the YouTube shorts algorithm about it, because if they disable the comments on it, your video is buried, and so I just straight up delete it. I'm like, I'm not even leaving it up there. Nobody's gonna see it, except for a few people on the channel that watch the shorts. It's absolutely ridiculous. But I had one today. I've had good luck with all the pirate stuff and all the castle stuff. Harry Potter, they've cracked down on us.
Yeah, they don't like any, or they've liked one of my Harry Potter stuff, and then the rest of it, they've just said no.
And then I've had mixed results with Lord of the Rings on it, and so, you know, I've been trying to do more pirate and castle stuff via shorts because I haven't had much problems there. And lo and behold, I did a little quick review on the Imperial Trading Post, you know, simple little, you know, video, and they disabled the comments on it. And I'm like, seriously? Like, just out of the blue, they decided they hate that video. And once they decide they hate that video,
all's over.
You can go back and try to change it up a little bit, but it's like they still know. It's like that video's been flagged, and everything you try to do with it, they'll continue to disable the comments, and it's just freaking frustrating.
It's maddening.
She's actually given up on the shorts around here because
for some reason you have better luck. He'll get at least like 100 or 200. I'll get 10. And I'm like, I don't understand why they hate me. I'm not doing anything wrong. It's just, I don't know. He's got some kind of magical touch so I didn't say, well, I guess I did say I give up, but it's more of, I'm just going to hand it over to you because it's fracking frustrating, man.
But of course that means that's more content I have to create. And so that's why I did a review on the Imperial Trading Post, and so I just took that video and, you know, chopped it up into a little short and said, well, you know, I'll do that for some of these shorts, you know, and see how those go. And
you never know what's going to
happen. Lo and behold, they popped it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me.
We thought it was because of the music. We're like, okay, it's the music. Yeah. So we figured.
And it's a song that I've used 10 other times.
So it's not the music.
You know, I thought, because I've talked with Lego Danny Bob about this pretty extensively, and you know, she's a girl, and you know, and her voice can make her sound a little bit younger, and so we thought maybe that was the case. But I mean, if you listen to my videos, I sound like a middle-aged man. Like, come on now. Mayo says YouTube Shorts is a difficult subject.
It is.
It is. I know you've had quite a go back and forth and roundabouts with the Mayo, and I get it. What's interesting is you never know what they're gonna like. It's crazy like that.
It's maddening.
Just the other day I posted a Lord of the Rings short on the Wizards, and I put it out, and usually as soon as you put out a short, you'll know right away if it's going to do anything or not. And it sat there and maybe got 30 views, and I went to bed frustrated and, you know, just like, whatever. And the next day, I think it was between 11 and 1 p.m. in the afternoon, it popped off, and it's been our biggest short to date. And I'm like, I've never had one take that long to do anything. So as soon as you start thinking you kind of getting them figured out a little bit, they throw you a curveball.
Mm-hmm. Well, because they don't want you to quit. Keep going, man. So they'll throw you a bone every now and then. Throw me a bone, man.
But yeah, I go to bed and it's got maybe 37 views, and then the next day I look at it and it's at 2.5 and a K, and I'm like, what?
How did that happen?
Well, that happened. I go and look at the analytics on it, and of course, it was all during like 1 or 2 hours, like they always are.
You never know.
King Oldendorf says, I don't post any on Facebook. It is personal only, and I stopped uploading posts on Instagram for a while as I got no gear to do it. I refuse to do Twitter as it is a hive of bad and nasty people on it.
Ooh, hive. There's a word.
Yeah. I have a Twitter, but I don't really think with it.
Yeah, I don't do Twitter.
I mean, heck, I got YouTube and Facebook.
I got enough social
Discord
media.
and Instagram. You know, that's sufficient for me.
Oh, there you go. No, it'll stand up.
Well,
moving right along.
Let me see if I can find this other. What was it called?
What? Can you have a little bit more context?
Castle Market?
Medieval.
Oh, there it is.
Seaside Market.
Yeah. So the next little segment for today's show, a really big show, is this baby here, the Medieval Seaside Market. And I've been seeing the creator of this, I've seen him post some stuff on Facebook about it, trying to get it over the 10K because he's at 7,843 and he's only got 92 days left. And so I thought it'd be a good time for me to talk about it for the show to see if we can help him get him, that much closer to the 10K. It's medieval. I mean, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely find a place for it in our layout if they made it for sure. And it's different. I gotta say, it's
it's a port.
Yeah, they're not gonna make a castle right now. No how, no way is that coming through Lego Ideas, everyone. Sorry to say. So you got to think outside the box, and this is different. And I mean, and look at all the accessories he's got in there.
He does.
I mean, just
I
for the
like that for the piece count.
accessories alone would be nice. Got a little ship in there. More townsfolk minifigures. Everybody likes that and the castle theme.
Oh, I heard it again.
Okay, that's actually a nice looking from this angle. I didn't realize it looked like that.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Looks like it opens and closes, and it's an interesting shield there, the emblem on there. I mean, that must be a custom print or something.
Maybe.
Which I didn't think you could do custom prints and stuff in Lego Ideas.
Well, maybe it's something. Maybe it's some kind of thing from Ninjago or something.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Looks like a Pegasus.
It does look like a Pegasus. Anybody in the chat know?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm done with bag one.
But yeah, I like this set, and it had been one that I had been on my radar for quite some time, and when I saw him talking on Facebook, trying to get some more attention to it, I said, this week is a good time to talk about it, especially since Jen wanted to talk about E.T. Here's some of the minifigures that he's got in it. Yeah, those are all good minifigures.
Yeah, I thought he had a great selection of minifigures.
Yeah. All right, now let's get the actual website up. And it is by Bricks Fan UI. 7,845 supporters, 92 days left. And it says, welcome to Willport, the medieval seaside market. The build consists of seaside castle with a whole market and port inside of it. It is arranged in such a way so it could be a focal point is actually the rear side of the castle instead of the gate as it usually is. The main goal was to build a castle with a bit more life to it and also to make it playable. The whole project is 2,907 pieces, minifigures included. The main tower, the main keep, and the gatehouse to the castle can be split to access the interior. There you will find Harbor Master's office, the upper floor, the loading and unloading area to ground level, the dock and ship, a fisherman ship built out of regular bricks. So there's the little ship, more close above it.
Oh, actually, I kind of like that.
Yeah,
ship.
That's nice.
Even the brick-built sails.
Yeah,
you know,
for a smaller one like that. Yeah.
Well, and it's not a full sail. It looks like it's more put up.
The market area includes a few stands featuring different characters trying to sell their products, a blacksmith, a baker, a farmer, and an Eastern merchant selling interesting goods. Yeah. I actually have like a Middle Eastern guy in my medieval layout as well. He's got a turban on.
Mm-hmm.
The lighthouse tower, the tallest tower of the castle, has the big torch to guide ships on the sea towards the port. Walls can be opened to place archers behind the arrow slits in order to defend the castle. The small towers, they serve the purpose of defending the castle walls and also inspecting the ships as they get closer. They both have hatch doors to access them from the walls to the ladder inside of the tower. The minifigs. The set includes a total of 13 minifigs. It may be a bit crowded, but hey, it's a marketplace after all. Lord Harbor Master, the garrison, the sellers, the blacksmith, baker, Eastern merchant, farmer, peasant, two fishermen, a client, a guy in blue.
Guy in blue. That's my favorite one, the guy in blue.
Product idea. The main strength of this idea resides, in my opinion, on the way it stretches across several sub-themes, despite it being castle at its core. It is also a port, which can be appealing to Pirates fans out there. Absolutely. And at the same time, it's also a marketplace for those who enjoy everyday life scenes more than the battling, conquering, and raiding scenarios. Yep. Another key aspect is that although LEGO has released several boats for the castle theme, Sea Serpent, King's Oarsman, Viking Voyager, etc., there has never been a port set which they can all dock and interact in a whole different way than the ones that presented in the castle theme. In a way, this integrates with people's collections and could easily make a way into AFAL's medieval villages. Yes. You know, and just by looking at it and, you know, seeing what he's got here, I don't know if I would make it castle or pirates. I mean, because it could go both ways very well. I'm almost tempted to say I would put it with one of my blue or red coat factions. Mm-hmm. And maybe get two of them.
Oh, goodness.
And there is the medieval seaside market. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments section. Let's see. One Brick Stud is here. Hello. Just got him on the Discord today. Welcome. Hello. Welcome aboard, One Brick Stud.
Welcome. Climb aboard the crazy train, man.
King Oldendorf says custom print is very hard to do, really. And he says, interesting. No one expecting medieval water related set. Yeah, that's where it is appealing for people. And Thunderlogger is here. Hello, Thunderlogger. How are you?
Hello, Thunderlogger. I just did this backwards.
He says, sup, nice people.
Hello.
And I gotta say, you've changed your picture.
Yes, thank you, sir.
I saw that last time you commented on one of the videos or something, and I was like, Oh, he changed his avatar, and
no longer looks like Mikey J. Mrs. Mikey J is bearing everything. Every time Thunderlogger's comment comes up. See, I told you it was sad.
Wally's World is here. Hello.
Hello.
He says, just copy and paste to your YouTube browser. Oh, the link. Yeah, let me throw that link in there for this.
Thank you. I was like, why does that look wrong? Well, because I did it wrong. Operator error.
There you go. If you want to go. He says, yes, the 8-year-old sexy Metal Gear infiltrator is gone.
8-year-old? That's how long you've had it?
Yeah.
I was going to say, she didn't look 8.
No. Might want to rephrase that one.
Right.
Maybe I'm glad she's gone, man.
It caught my attention. Like, woo. Alrighty then. 8-year-old. No.
I got a chuckle out of that. Well, let's let's see what Mrs. has got going on here.
Oh, it's coming along. Look how, I've gotten pretty far. They still got some playable features in here, which I thought was nice. I mean, I haven't built the real set, so I don't know how playable that set is, but this is the fire that they can come out of that transports them. Having a little difficulty putting this piece in. It's being a little. Maybe I should take this off first. I tried to do one first, and maybe I should have did this one first.
Wally's World says, wait till the show is over. Oh, to post the link. Or to go vote. Well, yeah, either or. For these submissions, the Lego Ideas submissions, you're catching it live, and then it'll end up being a video later on down the road. And I always put the links in the description when it comes out as a video, so people can go and vote. Really easy, like.
Yeah.
Help support fine Lego creators out there.
Yeah, we like to give lots of love to those Lego creators.
Thunderlogger says, at least I think Metal Gear Solid 5 was 2014, right? I'm not 100% sure. I played a couple of them when they first came out back in the Xbox 360 days. I wasn't a huge fan of them because of all the crouching and stuff you had to do. I'm more of I'm a run up on you and shoot. and that method didn't seem to work out well in that game.
Run up on you and shoot.
Wally's World, we don't want people leaving the show. No, we don't want people leaving the show. No.
Thanks, Wally World.
Yeah. And he says, it looks good, Mrs. Mikey.
Thank you so much. I was very excited about this. Because, like I said, that set seemed absolutely useless. So I'm glad we're actually going to get some use out of it. Because I bought another one because I wanted the staircase. Because I missed out on the staircase because I got all the gift with purchase. I bought all my Harry Potter stuff to get all the Forestman hideouts. I got 6 of those. So when it was time for the Harry Potter gift with purchase, I didn't have nothing to purchase, and you couldn't purchase other things. You had to purchase Harry Potter. And I was like, oh man, I already bought all my Harry Potter stuff. So I missed out on it. But then I found out that my Legoland down at our mall at Great Lakes Crossing, they ordered way too many, like 400. They had, and so they were still selling them, and you still had to buy Harry Potter stuff, so that's why you had to spend like $130. And so I bought another one of the Ministry of Magic, and then I'm not sure what else I bought. Something else.
I think you were talking about isn't there a chess set or something?
No, I was gonna get the chess set, but then you talked me into getting this.
Yeah, because
so I got the staircase. And I think they still have some. So I'm like, maybe when March comes around, maybe I can buy more and I can get some more staircases. I'm going to pray that that's what happens.
Because she loved this set for the phone booth and all the minifigures and everything. But to me, it was very underwhelming. But I know that if you get two of something, you can usually make something pretty good out of it.
I usually do.
So that was my original idea. But then, like I said, there's great creators out in the community, and they came together and they put together a couple of REBRICKABLE MOCs, and I'm just like, honey,
Sold.
it's there, right there for you. Someone already did all the work.
Yep. All you have to do is pay $5 and get the instructions. Well, I had to pull all the pieces too.
Yeah. Because there's been rumors running rampant in the Lego community in regards to the Lord of the Rings direct-to-consumer set. And one of the big rumors out there is that it looks like it might be micro figure scale.
Oh.
And you know how much that pains so many of us out there, which I'm just going to say,
what?
Even though I love Lego, this is a dirty, rotten trick. The micro figure, when they deviate from proper minifig scale sets, whether it's the Harry Potter train, making that too big that it can't go on the train tracks and it's not motorized, or going straight micro figure, you're talking about the Hogwarts castle, or if this next Lord of the Rings direct consumer set, it does prove to be that. What they're doing is they're appealing to fans outside of their current market. So people that are just Harry Potter fans or Lord of the Rings fans, they might see it and go, "Oh, I gotta have that," and so they buy that set. They might not necessarily become a big Lego fan, but they want that particular set because they're a big fan of that franchise. So I understand why Lego is doing that, but I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but are they not the biggest toy manufacturer in the world? Or at least they were last time I checked.
Big is good, bigger must be better.
And so I'm like, well, what you're doing is already working. So I mean, I always feel like you keep your core fan base happy first and foremost before you worry about going and getting extra dollars elsewhere.
No.
And so that's what's frustrating to me when they do that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But where I was going with that, as before I deviated there, is if it is Rivendell and it is micro figure, I told Jen, we will buy it and we're not going to get too down on ourselves because someone will go on REBRICKABLE and they will make a proper minifigure scale something.
Yeah, but I'm going to have to buy two of them.
Not necessarily,
sure.
And
I'm sure.
No, somebody will do something with one of them and we'll be able to make it work for us, because that is the beauty of Lego.
That is the beauty of Lego.
You can make it work for you.
Well, I like it out of the box. Wait, make them.
Tyson says, I've only ever played Metal Gear Solid on the original PlayStation. Yeah, I think I don't know if it was 2 or 3 I played on Xbox 360 a little bit. And Thunderlogger says, yes, very true. When in doubt, Schwarzenegger commando it. Yeah. You see, I was a big Halo fan. I haven't played the newest Halo yet, but I play a lot of Fortnite now. And when in doubt, yeah, I'm one of the best up close combat riflemen you're gonna find out there. Like, I got good aim for it, and so like I'm not afraid to run in there with my gun and take them out. But I'm also a pretty good marksman with the scopes and stuff. And so that's really how I start. I'll be in the way back and try to take people out from a distance. And then if they start charging in on me, then they're in trouble there. So either way, that's
I'm cannon fodder.
Yeah.
I try to stay in the back. I try to just survive.
Tyson says, wait, people still go to the mall. Don't think I've been to the mall in like 10 years.
Yeah.
Well, we go there because there's
Legoland
Discovery Center. And then in another mall about 30 or 40 miles away from that one is a proper Lego
real Lego
store.
store. Yeah, because Legolands aren't affiliated with the Lego stores. Real Lego, like they have to buy all their stuff and just like wholesale.
Yeah,
and
so they're really no different than like Walmart or something like that. But they give them deals and they give them access to the gift with purchases and stuff. Which they don't give Walmart and stuff access to the gift with purchases.
No, and then you can't use your VIP points there, and they can't give you VIP points. They'll give you a discount, but that's it. Yeah. But you can't earn VIP points there. So there's downfalls to it, but when they buy 400 Harry Potter stuff, you just gotta say, okay, I'll do it. But it is a bummer that they can't give you the VIP points. I've heard that if you call Lego, because I guess they have some really good customer service, that they'll give you the points, but I haven't done that. I just take it. I take the L. I get what I want.
Wally's World says, I'm very disappointed with the new Harry Potter train.
Yeah.
Well, luckily we motorized our Jen. I shouldn't say we. Jen motorized our Hogwarts Express. It was one of the first motorized versions out there on the internet, period. It was before the REBRICKABLE MOC even.
Well, it was even before REBRICKABLE was even there.
Or if it was in its very infancy,
right.
But and what's funny is, like, I think it was my idea to do it with the coal car. And we ended and because and I wanted a caboose on it, even though the Hogwarts Express doesn't have a caboose.
Well, because trains over in England don't have cabooses.
Trains in England don't have cabooses, but if you're gonna have a steam locomotive train, to me it's got to have a caboose. And so we put a caboose on it, and we motorized the coal car, and then the REBRICKABLE MOC ended up being very similar.
Yeah.
Wally's World says, I play Mario Kart and Zelda.
Ooh, Zelda.
Yeah.
We like Mario Kart and Zelda.
Yeah.
Those are good ones.
Infamous Convict is here. Hello, Infamous Convict.
Hello, sir.
And he says, I heard Epic Games has a Lego game for free only tomorrow. Not sure which game it is, Lego Brick Tales or Lego Builder's Journey.
Ooh,
that's interesting.
I will have
I did see.
I did see they were giving free games.
Yeah, and I checked it out yesterday, as a matter of fact, and they had some that they weren't announcing yet.
Ooh, that must have been one of them.
But they said that they got free games coming. You'll find out what it is then. But I've gotten a lot of Lego games on Epic Games for free. Like I got all the Lego Batman games, and
I kind of want it. When is it? It's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Keep an eye out
because we are PC gamers these days. So,
and I like Epic Games a lot. I
like them better than Steam.
Yeah, Steam is a little buggy, and it constantly has to update, and it takes forever to load. And...
Yeah, as soon as you turn on your computer, my PC that I game on, I have an SSD hard drive, so mine boots up fast. But hers is running off an old the old style hard drive, and it's just stinking Steam doing its update every time you turn it on. It takes forever for it, and it frustrates her.
It does. It's like you turn your computer on, but you can't touch it for a half hour because it's got to update.
Tyson says, I do like me a good caboose. I do too.
You boys. You boys.
Well,
does this come through there?
Since we are talking about Lord of the Rings, that was what I had on agenda for today. And this is the current state of our Lord of the Rings, but we've made big changes to it. And like I said, it's very much incomplete. Lots of stuff coming. Like I said, I eventually would like to see it end up looking somewhat similar to our medieval layout, very nice and complete and everything. But I got to see if this direct consumer set is, what's going on there. And like I said, we said in the past, one of the projects we're going to be starting pretty soon here is going to be doubling up our Helm's Deep and making that a big proper Helm's Deep. And so we have that coming, and then after that, I want to get to work on the Shire, make a nice Shire area. So basically, the only thing that's pretty much complete right now is our Mordor section. So, and then like I said, I've been doing lots of stuff with the minifigures, really making my own Lord of the Rings minifigures on the cheap, or as cheap as I can.
On the steel.
The steel.
Yeah, that's more like it. On the steel. Pilfering my stuff.
King Ollendorf says, micro build of Rivendell is what Mikey hope it not. Yeah. I'm afraid that's what's going to be, though, man. I have a bad feeling about it.
We tried to deny it for as long as we could, but it's starting to become a reality.
The fact that they took the Hogwarts Castle micro figures off the market, and then now there's these rumors, and it's like similar piece count. Mm-hmm. And King Ollendorf, he said it, recently. It's it's going to be an alt build of the Harry Potter castle. Is basically what they're doing. And yeah. But anyways, let's take a look at our Lord of the Rings right now.
It began with the forging of the great rings, for another ring was made. In the land of Mordor, Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring. One ring to rule them all.
Let's take a look at our Lord of the Rings Lego display. And full disclosure, it is very much under progress right now as we get a look at our Mordor, is what we're calling it. Even though Tower of Orthanc doesn't go in Mordor, it goes in Isengard, that's what we're calling it. And then this is an old 90s Egyptian Lego Adventure set. And what we're going to have to do here to help fill in the Lord of the Rings theme is to use some of the sets that could maybe fit in here and to help fill out the space. And so we're going to be doing that going forward as we get a look at some of our goblins here in Mordor. And then let's take a look at the Tower of Isengard. It got Gollum down at the bottom and the wizards battling, and then there is the necromancer sitting on the throne because he is the closest to Sauron we have at this time. And as we make our way up, and there is Grima. He's a very valuable minifigure, Grima Wormtongue is, and you can see the pictures of the different wizards, including the blue wizards. I might have to make some blue wizards for our Lord of the Rings display going forward. And then, of course, Smaug sits up on top and towers over the entire layout, as fearsome as he can be. And here's the other side, and you got the ring race, and they got some orcs lined up, and then we got the Witch King, and we got him riding this dragon, because it is close to like a Nazgul as we could get. And so there are those guys all ready for battle. And here's the other side of the wall. And this is 2 Black Gate sets, and it's actually the Goblin King battle, and there's Saruman looking out over all of his evil doings. And another look at Smaug. And then you got these orcs, and they're coming out for battle, and the mouth of Sauron. And then got Gandalf the White and Gimli and Legolas and Aragorn the King and Treebeard. They're what's going to fight all this, evil stuff going on here as of right now. And here's more of the orcs marching out. And then over here we have, this is the backside of our city of Dale, and we have the lake town out in front of it. And
Then come over here, and this is our Erebor, and this is the Lonely Mountain set we have on the inside here, and get a look at these minifigures here, and then move on over to Helm's Deep, and this is like the throne room in Helm's Deep, and that's we have Galadriel and Elrond and King Theandril, not Theoden, sorry. And here is our Helm's Deep, and we got big plans for Helm's Deep coming in the very near future. Super excited about that. We'll be doubling it up and making it a proper Helm's Deep to be here in our Lord of the Rings section. And then this empty space hopefully will be filled in with some nice direct-to-consumer set in the near future. And then over here in the Shire, which the Shire is very much under construction as well, we have a complete set of all the dwarves and everything. And then here inside of Bag End, we have Bilbo and Frodo, because they're who live in Bag End. And then this tree here, it was with the Warg Attacks tree, and we're going to put that in the Shire as well. And here's a look at the full layout, including of our Mordor down at the other end. And it was important for me to put the Shire as far away from Mordor as possible, because that's the way the adventure is supposed to be. And then here in Lake Town, you have Bard the Bowman and his little boat. And then there's the Lord of Lake Town. And there's a Lake Town Guard. And then we have Bane, Bard's son. He's got the black arrow. And then there's another Bard the Bowman, and that's where he shoots the black arrow. And then we move on to the city of Dale, and there's King Theandril and Tauriel and Legolas, and there's another Bard the Bowman, and he's got the Arkenstone. And then we got a Bilbo Baggins, a Radagast, and another Gandalf. And this set here was actually a Merida set from the movie Brave that the missus mocked up. And I thought it fits in good with our city of Dale, because again, you gotta, get creative to try to fill out some of this stuff. Because there's just not a ton of Lord of the Rings sets. And then here is the front side of our Erebor. This is the Misses mocked this, and on the outside I have our complete Fellowship of the Ring right now. So that's every Fellowship minifigure. They're just sitting there for now, but hopefully we get a new direct-to-consumer set, possibly a Rivendell, and they would all be located there. And then here is the front of our Helm's Deep. And again, we have a big project in store for Helm's Deep. Super excited about that. And then here is what our Shire looks like right now. The Missus has Bag End raised up. And then here is more shots of our Mordor. Mordor is definitely the most complete thing in our collection right now. But we got lots of plans, lots of work coming forward, so stay tuned for that.
The hour grows late, and Gandalf the Grey rides to Isengard, seeking my counsel. So the Ring of Power has been found.
The Ring of Power has been found.
Oh no!
But I actually filmed that video over a week ago now, and I put it on today's show because I did the Pirates last week. But like I said, I've actually made a lot of custom minifigures that helps fill it out a lot. I have both the Blue Wizards, because the Blue Wizards are canon, but they're not. They were never really. Tolkien never went into detail about them, but they are in the Tower of Orthanc. They are officially in there, because they are canon, and so. But I'll keep you guys up to date on all the custom minifigures that I got going on in there, over the coming weeks and everything. Probably next week I'll have some stuff to talk about there. Like I said, I'm making some more ring wraiths. Maybe I'll end up making the full 9, but I don't know. The horses are expensive.
Oh,
that's the problem with this stuff.
I'm not listening.
Lord of the Rings is expensive. It's probably the most expensive theme out there right now. it's just and that's what like I don't know if you guys have heard of Topic Bricks. He's been talking about Lord of the Rings a lot lately. He's got a good channel. He does a lot of Harry Potter stuff as well. But I know he's wanting a lot of the Lord of the Rings stuff because I don't think he has it. And that's why he's wanting them to like make the Fellowship and everything. And it's like, we actually have the full Fellowship and all that.
I don't need the Fellowship, man.
But yeah, I went and need some. I just more, if little is good, more must be better.
Right.
And Infamous Comic says, amazing collection.
Thanks.
Well, thank you. It actually should be a lot bigger than that. Because we actually sold a lot of Lord of the Rings stuff over the years, unfortunately, and intentionally as well. Not anything we didn't have more than one of, but like we had Mines of Moria, and I kept all the minifigures from it, but then I ended up selling the pieces because it's an inside set. Unless I build, a mountain for it to go in, I didn't really see the point in it, other than it's just a cool scene from the movie. So I ended up selling those parts, but I kept some of the cooler bricks and stuff that had like Elvish writing on.
Okay, this doesn't make
sense. And then Weathertop, we should probably just try to make a Weathertop.
We probably should, yeah.
We have that, but I never built it. Took the minifigures, and I think I just took the pieces and threw it into our collection, and because I wanted it for the ring race, and I forget which hobbits come with it as well. Some of the
Mary, I think, and Samwise, I think.
Yeah, a couple of the hobbits came in it. And then the only big Lord of the Rings set or Hobbit set that we didn't get was the Pirate Ship Ambush. We never bought that one. And the reason, you think me being a big Pirates fan, I would have been all over it. But that was at the time that I was really building up my pirate ship collection. And so Pirates was number one on my list. And so I was like, do I want to go and buy that ship, or would I rather go buy a cooler pirate ship? And so that's what I ended up doing there. And so I passed on that. We ended up going back and getting the minifigure, the King of the Dead. We don't have the Pirates of Umbar minifigures, and we don't have the Soldiers of the Dead. Those are a couple of minifigures that I know we don't have. But for the most part, we have like most of the minifigures that were released in that theme. And then Thunderlogger is asking about the Tower of Orthanc. Yes, it was an official set, and to this day, it is my second favorite Lego set of all time. I love the Tower of Orthanc. It's Lego really hit the ball out of the park with that one. And he wanted to know how much did it retail? Yeah, it was around $200 or something, if I remember correctly. And Infamous Comics says, have you seen the new small ugly rock pieces in the Super Mario Ice sets? I bet they will use a bunch of micro scaled for Rivendell.
Oh, no, I haven't seen them.
No. But that
sounds likely.
Sounds likely. I'm torn with this comment. I want to say like that's good news, but really it doesn't sound like good news.
I really don't want it, but I'm gonna buy it. See, that's what they know. They know I'll buy it.
Yeah,
and they want other people to buy it. It's not geared to me, even though.
Well, that's what I mean. If you're already the #1 toy company, I mean, where else can you go?
Again, there's no place to go but up.
But you're already at the top.
Yeah, well, I want to be more.
Little is good, more must be better.
That's what I said. Good gravy, that was.
Wally's World says, yes, I'm sub to Tommy C. Bricks, Topic Bricks, Holly on Film, Potter minifigs. Topic Bricks, yeah, he does. He's been talking a lot about Lord of the Rings stuff lately. Mm-hmm. I've watched quite a few of his videos on it, and he has a lot of good insight and stuff, but I'm not willing to commit so hard to it all until I get
we don't wanna
until I get confirmation from Promo Bricks.
Yeah, we're waiting for Promo Bricks.
Promo
Then
Bricks
we'll cry.
Yeah, it says here it is, here's the set number, and it's coming out on this date because since I've been following Lego Leaks, Promo Bricks is right
all the time.
All the time. And I'm choosing to stay hopelessly delusional.
Hopelessly deluded. Yo, that's what we are. I like it.
Tyson says if it had Mary and I'd assume Pippin was the other. Oh, and Weathertop. Yeah. I know it came with 2 of the hobbits in that one, and it came with the 2 ring race as well. So it was definitely a great set to get for the minifigures, but like I said, the build of Weathertop itself was never like amazing to me.
That's why we didn't build it.
Yeah,
but now we wish we would have.
Well, now that
we probably can.
It would go good in our display over there.
Yeah.
So that might be something that's on the agenda.
See, these are the bricks. I want to change because they're all the holy bricks.
Did they go to church today?
They did.
Because they're all holy?
They are. But yeah, see. Well, you won't see it on the other side because the phone booth's there, but I don't like seeing it on that side. So I'm probably going to change that. I would make him go do it right now, but alas.
Not going to do it.
Not going to do it. Not going to do it. You know, when I was pulling my parts before I made a Bricklink order, these little red ones, these double high, I only had like maybe 2, but I had a ton of 1x2s. So I made them double. But then I ended up buying them anyway. So I had a whole bunch.
So
of 1x2s. Red 1x2s.
I like to do the can you guess it around the hour and a half mark, and we're not quite there yet, but you know we got some good people in the chat, and I'd hate to see anybody lose out on the opportunity. So we'll go ahead and do the can you guess it right now. And in case you're new here, how it works is if you correctly guess the minifigure, first correct answer in the chat, you get your name put on the list
by what we see.
Yeah, by what we see on StreamYard. And then you will spin the wheel after there's 10 names on the wheel. And we just did it recently, which Infamous Convict was our last winner. And so we only have 1 name on the list right now, and that's from last week, which is King Ollendorf. So we got a ways to go, but that's basically how the prize situation goes there. But I'm just going to warn you guys that this one's hard.
You don't know that it's hard.
This one might be hard.
It might not be. You don't know.
This one might be one of the harder ones. So I'm just warning you guys right now. Yeah, Infamous Comic. Hopefully you got the hat by now.
Yeah, hopefully. Let us know because
we
had some problems.
Yeah.
So
another loyal viewer of the channel, David Emperor. We sent him some stickers from our store,
and they never made it.
And then we had to send him more, and so.
So let us know if you don't get them.
Yeah, because she'll get on there and she'll yell at them.
I don't yell. Why do you keep saying I yell? You want me to yell at you? That's what he wants.
Oh, look who's here, Mr. Blue.
Hello, Mr. Blue. He's back.
I was gonna say you were here earlier.
He was here earlier.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he must be back.
He's creeping.
Creepers.
And Ollendorf says, yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. Warning you guys now, so.
Time for another exciting episode of Guess That Lego Figure, where it's up to you to decide which Lego figure we got for you today. With all the Lego figures out here that we got under one roof, we're going to leave it up to you to decide which one it's going to be. And if you can guess who it is, we will send you a terrific prize. So let's see which one it's gonna be today.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, King Ollendorf.
King Ollendorf. Woohoo!
He says that wasn't even hard.
I told ya. I was like, you gotta wait. You don't know what people know. Good job, King Ollendorf.
There's two.
Way to prove him wrong.
Way to prove me wrong.
There's 2 on there for you.
Yeah.
Good job, sir.
See what happened was as I was going through all of our minifigure parts and pieces to make soldiers for Lord of the Rings,
Stealing people's
heads and bodies and stuff to see what works the best. I came across Amelia Earhart all in pieces, which Georgie did that. And I said to myself, she's not worth a whole lot right now, but you never know. 5-10 years down the road, she could be considered a valuable minifigure. And so I put her back together. I did not sacrifice any of her parts. And then I said to myself, she might be hard for the Can You Guess It this week, but
not for King Ollendorf.
Not for King Ollendorf. No.
He said, not on my watch.
He says, I got that promo and lost it in my collection. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we actually have 2 of them. I think one of them is unopened, though.
Oh, there we go.
King Ollendorf got 2.
I think half of it's unopened.
Half of it's unopened?
Yeah. I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's on there twice now.
Well, I couldn't find a second Amelia Earhart.
Well, she might be in the bags. She might be part that's not open.
Yeah.
I just know I have her wings in the what do you call it?
Infamous Comic says, I knew it, but didn't know for sure on how to spell her name.
Oh, yup. Spelling will get you. It gets me all the time.
Tyson says, mine's sitting on the shelf next to me. So it wasn't that hard for you guys.
See, I told you. You don't know what people got. He thinks it's hard. Oh.
Well,
So I got the little phone box. It's so cute.
Well, I was thinking you'd be, thinking of a theme, because, she didn't come from a theme.
No.
But not hard enough for this crowd.
Not hard enough for this die-hard Lego crowd. No, sir. Oh, circle ones are the bane. I always do that. Okay, see, now this is where I'm changing it. See, because they only included 1 stud knot on top for the sign, and I am going to put 2 on there because I want 1 on each side.
I'll be back.
Where are you going?
I'll be back.
Well, you're getting up on your own volition. I was going to make you get up, and I decided not to. I should have made you. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Raj. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm missing one. That's why I have my bag of extra parts.
Bag of parts.
Oh, I don't have one in here. Oh, no. I'm going to need some parts.
What kind of parts?
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Never mind. I just did it wrong. I mean, I would like those parts, but that's all right. I'll fix it later. I don't think it's going to be very hard to fix, so. I just missed a row of these little circle-y parts that I'm going to put. I did buy some extra masonry bricks. So I need 1, 2, 3. I need 6 masonry bricks. If you would be so kind to get such things for me.
Just gray?
Yeah, the dark gray. They should be in one of those bins that are on the arcade cabinet box. I think I dumped them all in there. Right there.
I don't, hold on.
Oh. I kind of need them. Or if there's a 1x2 gray bricks, that's fine too.
How many do you need?
6. Just because I don't like these little, I mean, I understand why he did it because he's working with the parts he has, but I'm going to work with the parts that I own instead, just because I didn't like the way it looked. I'll keep one there for the being able to.
Did you say you needed something else too?
No, I just need 6. Nope, I found that one. I figured that one out. What do they call it? Where you can put them together. You put the little black thingies in there. You know what I'm talking about? Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
Tyson says, yeah, if it was one of the women in NASA minifigures, I would have had to look that one up. No, I didn't.
Right.
We don't have that one. That's
no.
King Oldor says, I think I put it in my box of Lego transport and stuff, I guess. Oh, well, I was planning to do some filming for the end of 22 collection video, but not sure if I got time to do them all. You can make time. Next time on Guess the Minifigure, it be a friend theme. Friends?
Friends or friend?
You know,
what, I don't know what friends.
TV show Friends,
right.
or
which friends are you talking about?
Because gosh darn it, I did think about pulling out Monica or Chandler.
He's already got your card. I don't know if I like that.
So I wanted to, what I was doing is I wanted to show you guys some of the custom orcs that I got going here. This is the first one that King Oldendorf says mini doll.
Oh, mini dolls. Yeah, we don't have many mini dolls. Actually, I don't think we have any mini dolls.
I think we sold them all. Yeah. This is a custom orc that I made. I had an extra helmet, so I put that on him. He's faceless, actually. I took the pineapple, put that on his head. The pineapple piece. And the torso actually is the Lord of the Pirates of the Caribbean, Queen Anne's Revenge, zombie.
There.
And that torso,
that looks much better.
That torso only costs a lot. I got it for like $1, so that's a good price, and it makes a good orc minifigure if you're trying to do some army building on the cheap. And then
I still might change that.
And then some other ones that
that's what I got right now.
I'm trying to get more of. And even though I despised Nexo Knights when they came out, these
such hatred for Nexo.
These were Nexo Knights bad guys, and I put different helmets on them, and was gonna use them to help fill up my orc army because they're kind of creepy looking, kind of orcish.
Kind of creepy.
And then I can't do the full on ring wraith yet because the black head is coming in the mail, and I got to round up another black arm for him.
Oh, I was suspect about that working or not. Putting 2 of those on there, and sure enough, it works.
And then here it's just a straight black torso, black pants, and I put a cape on him, and I got a black head coming, and you put the black hood on them, and there you go. There is a custom ring wraith. So I'm doing more of those.
Oh.
And then here's some Gondor soldiers I've put together. And I forget where I got these torsos from. I had them in my medieval layout, and I said, hey, I could rip the arms off of them and make them Lord of the Rings guys.
Rip them apart.
Yeah. Because like I said, it's trying to fill out the armies is it's a bit of a task.
Army building's a real thing.
And then here's another one, and that's a Jack Sparrow torso with and I changed him up a bit, and he's another Gondor soldier.
Jack Sparrows are working for Gondor?
Well, just this one. Because that was a point of contention. She said, why don't you rip a head off of Luke Skywalker?
Yeah.
See, I sacrificed to Jack Sparrow.
Oh. Yeah, well, you have tons of him.
Yeah, you got tons of Rons, too. You got Rons.
I told you they're different Rons. Will you stop it? No soup for you tonight. I'm making soup. He can't have any. None of my tortellini soup.
King Oldendorf says, Mikey, what are your thoughts on the new orc minifigure from CMF 24?
He wants 5,000 of them.
I don't want 5,000 of them.
So my fingers are going to go numb trying to find them.
But I told her that this was I would like at least one of the spaceman with the space baby. Two would be nice, but one is sufficient. I want 3 to 5 of the Black Falcons. And the reason I don't want more of them is because I have a decent amount of Black Falcons as it is, and I don't need a ton of them. I'm really more interested in the Falcon because they're my only faction that doesn't have an animal. Because all the factions are they're either dragons or lions or so everybody's got an animal.
They didn't make a Falcon.
They didn't make
They do.
so I got to get some Falcons going on. And so that's I'm really more interested in the Falcon and then the blue cape. I like the blue cape that comes on it as well. But the orc, yeah, I told her as many as I can get my hands on.
See, I like that much better.
Because this is that's nice.
Oh my gosh. That's so cute. Oops.
Here, let me get on the big screen.
See?
That's so much better. I wonder why they didn't do that from the get-go.
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I have no idea why he didn't, but it's so much better to have 2 because the original one has 3. Or no, it has 4. It goes all the way around.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm totally making it so it has 2 at least. I love it. I think it's awesome. Fun, fun, fun. And it's built right in, so it's real sturdy.
But what I was telling her,
here's the extra pieces.
Is that after we get our Helm's Deep done, we need to have a battle outside of Helm's Deep. So we need orcs for there. And then the lake town and city of Dale, I would like a battle going on there. And then I would like I already got going on the battle outside of Mordor. So I want there to be 3 battles going on. And so I need orcs. I need
orcs, man. I was so suspect of those pieces on there actually fitting on one stud, and it did. Because they have 2 of those, I don't know what they're called, on one stud.
Oh.
It forms like a V on it.
Oh.
I was very suspicious. I was like, no way, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna be all mad about that. But that's how it is on there too.
Did they give you any of those in green?
No.
Because
somebody pilfering my stuff. No.
My Black Falcon's castle, it's got red and white flags on the outside, and I would like to change it to green and white or green and black, and it wouldn't be hard to do other than the very bottom pieces has those angled pieces on it.
Mm-mm. I didn't get any.
I only have them in red and white.
Nice try. Did you look?
Yeah.
They were in the wedges.
I looked.
you put it. I had them in a separate wedge bin
Well, maybe
in a cup. Was it a cup?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I put I broke down the wedges. So like the bigger wedges were in.
Yeah, I looked in the cup.
And then the smaller ones. Like
I looked in
these.
the cup.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it was the cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Then no.
Eh.
Well, put them on your order. Jeez, you got a $400 order going.
Wally's World says, "OMG, I just love your Legos, Mr. and Mrs. Mikey. I feel ashamed when you see mine."
Oh, don't.
No.
No. Everybody's collection is what they have.
Yeah.
We don't want that. We don't want you to feel like that.
No.
No. That's not how we want you to feel. We're just uber addicts.
Well, and
we've been collecting for a long time.
I mean, I basically started
So don't
collecting
feel
Lego
like
in the
that.
80s. You know,
Yeah, don't. Feel
even
like
though we
that.
restarted. I mean, again,
That hurts my feelings.
But
No.
Tyson says, "What? Nexo Knights was the Ninjago of the cast of thing. How could one hate those?"
Oh.
Well,
I knew it. You're gonna offend somebody.
Like
He's got such strong feelings.
Well, now I want the orcs. So I'm gonna.
Now he's all. I like them.
I like them little red orcs, guys. Like I don't hate those guys.
He's not so down on the Nexo Knights anymore.
King Oldor says, "I have no post for 3 weeks as they are on strike over pay over here in UK.
Again?
So at least no one's sending parcels to me at all, I hope."
Oh my gosh! Again?
Man.
Your dudes go on strike a lot, Oldor. What kind of conditions are you making them live in or work in, man?
Thunderlogger says, "Paid $17 shipping on a Black Pearl small sale from US. Guy sent it freight in some container crossing the Atlantic." Oh yeah.
That's the worst.
Those sales on those ships, man. Ooh.
Freight. That's just.
I know.
I'm waiting on some Christmas gifts from Hong Kong that I ordered on the 12th, and I paid like $40 for 4 to 7 day shipping, and it was just shipped yesterday. What? I paid $40. I was so mad.
King
How dare
Oldor say, "Black Falcon, you say? Foreshadowing." Yes.
Foreshadowing.
Yes.
Oh, here it is.
Tyson says, "Maybe because it hangs out past the edge of the base plate." That, I'm assuming, yeah.
Oh. We got a thinker, man. That's
probably why
he did it, because it goes right into the. You're correct, sir. I don't care. I'll put it on the end. I'll find somewhere else to put it because it looks cuter this way. I think so. But you are absolutely right as to why he did that. Smart thinker we got in the chat here. Not me. I say no.
King Oldorf says, "Helm droop, you say?" I said, "Helm's deep."
You know, I might try to put Nocturne Alley there.
What's Nocturne Alley?
Because Nocturne Alley has a, like, I'll have to look at it. I might have to put it by Nocturne Alley, because Nocturne Alley has like an archway on that side, on one of the sides. I'll figure it out. I'll do it up, man.
King Oldor says, "If you want a lighthouse in your pirate area, you could buy the set and replace the white pieces into brown pieces if you want." Well, that'd be a lot of brown pieces.
Uh-oh. I did something wrong.
We said something funny.
We said something funny?
Tyson's laughing.
Probably because we didn't realize that it was because of the flat side.
King Oldorf says, "I got a few Nexo Knight set in my collection."
Yeah?
Yeah. And Tyson says, "Buying stuff from Australia is fun. Takes so long, you forget you ordered something.
It's
so
like
it's like
Christmas.
getting a surprise gift from the past year." Yeah.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
I love it when that happens. I'm like, what's this? How did I get this? Did you order this? Oh, yeah. I think I ordered it.
I think I'm actually going to be sending out the missus tomorrow, see if there's any of this new CMFs at Target.
Yeah. Y'all.
She thought about going today, but I was like, "Yeah, I'll be cutting it a little close for the show."
Land my coffee. I get buy one, get one free coffee at Big B tomorrow. So I like those Wednesdays. You can get me out on Wednesdays. I'll always be up for going. All right, let's see.
Thunderlogger says, Post drives us all mental. The stuff we don't care about arrives immediately. The good stuff is in the Bermuda Triangle. Nobody knows where it is.
Yes. I hear you, man. It's so irritating, especially when you buy gifts, you know, and you're like, is it going to get here? Is it going to get here?
I'll give you a reward for that one.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. See this? This is my boomstick.
You're sucking down on yours. Didn't bring me one.
King Oldendor says, blame the UK tourist party as they keep running the UK for over 10 years now, just letting some steam off. Well, I don't know much about politics over there,
Way
man.
over my head.
Yeah.
This is. I was just thinking, this is not very sturdy.
As you go breaking it.
As I go breaking it. Oh my gosh. They'll sturdy it up, I think, but sheesh. That was.
Wally World says, that is awesome, Mrs. Mikey. I'm not happy with my ministry that's got a gaping hole in the center.
Right. I know. I have two of them I'm doing that I found on Rebreakable. I haven't purchased the other one yet, but.
The other one, all you need is a white door, right?
Yeah. The other one, you just need you need the base plate. You need the
16 by 32.
Tell me the studs because I don't know what the studs are. Yeah, 16 by 32 base plate for it. And then you need a white door frame and a white door. That's it. And then you can do, I wish I knew what the guy's name was. And of course, I don't have internet on here. Oh, but it might be loaded. Hold on. He did one, it's more of a modular building, but it does have an open back on it. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. No, what?
Oldendorf. Oh, he's calling it a poop stick.
Oh. I think I do have it loaded up before, so I don't even have to worry. No. Hey. No. Lego Moc. I have so many Rebreakable things open. Yes. Oh, it was there for a hot second. No. Oh, yes. It's by Rebricked. RE/BRICKED. And it's M's Antique Store.
How you spell
Modular alternate build. M''S. And then Antique Store. Oh, it just went away. Oh, let me keep it though. It's by Antique Store. Did you put that in there? It's by RE-BRICKED. It does have a mock number if you need it. Do MOC number. MOC-130894. That's the other one that I'm gonna do after this one.
So yeah, you could turn the straight Ministry of Magic set into that other one with very little extra pieces required.
Yeah, you just need the base plate and, like I said, a white door and a white
door frame.
That's it. That one. This one had like 50 to 60 extra pieces, and then you had a lot of extra pieces left over as well from the actual set. And this one goes in your Diagon Alley if you have Diagon Alley. Oh my gosh, this thing's going higher. I'm worried about this, man.
Yeah.
I'm going higher. I can't go higher. Yeah, I was really excited to find this because that set was such a disappointment. But I loved the minifigures. The minifigures were tops, man. And the offices, Arthur's office and Dolores Umbridge's office. They were awesome. I loved all the little accessories in it and the phone booth. I had to buy
she's a big fan of the phone booth.
I'm such a big fan of the phone booth.
Yeah.
So I had to buy it. And then when I found out about the the extra staircase, you know, so I bought another one. And then so I was super happy when I found the rebrickables. And I think they're just like $5 for the PDF. And it comes with a file where you can load it up into Bricklink for the extra parts to put on your wanted list. And if you need to know how, let me know and I can help you, because I didn't know how to do it. And it was driving me bonkers. So I had to research and do it. So I could save you some research if you need to, because I didn't know how to do it at all.
But we'll be working on that one after this one's done.
After this one, yeah.
Yeah.
And it has an open back. It's not a true modular. It does have the open back on it. And then the back part of it has like where the water fountain is and a little gazebo. So I feel like I might be making some tweaks. Again, it's better than what they gave us.
Yeah.
You know, because I was going to mock it myself. I was going to use 2 of them and make a mock myself, but they did the work for me. So I'm like, all right, I'll work with that. But and then before I found the other one, I was going to use the window pieces down here for the second floor, for the first floor. Instead of having these parts right here, I was going to make windows go down. But then I found that second one, so that took that off there. So now I'm just going to have the one floor of the windows.
Thunderlogger says, I'd love to have the tourists to blame. Sadly, my country's post has nothing to do with the inept government in charge.
Oh.
And King Oldendorf says, you know you love my crazy talk, Mikey. I do.
You two are 2 peas in a pod. You crazy talk. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I have to go further up on this thing. I'm so worried. It's giving me anxiety. Hold on to it.
So speaking of which, as some of you may know, we are getting the Sanctum Sanctorum for Christmas. And I was considering, our original plan was to build it, you know, probably the first of the year. But we were talking, and I don't think that that's going to be the case now. She's got these rebrickable Harry Potter sets to do. And then after that, we'll probably be ready to get into Helm's Deep if everything goes as planned. And so
I have to look up.
I would rather do that.
This thing is so tall.
So I don't know that we're going to be building Sanctum Sanctorum on the channel. I will be doing a review on it and all that good stuff.
I don't think it does shore it up. I might have to figure something out about that, because that is not okay with me.
Infamous Comic says, I gotta run. Thanks for the stream. Have a great night.
Merry Christmas. Yeah. Thanks so much. Yeah. Have a wonderful week.
Yes. Always happy to see you here, Infamous.
Always. Oh, I'm not okay with this. This is going to have to be shored up. It's a little crazy. This is crazy. Do I have another one? Oh, I did.
King Old North says, Brick World, nah, for me, is I'd rather stay in my home island instead.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't know that I like this.
Yeah, that's a little
unsteady. How did that pass the test?
Thunderlogger says Helm's Deep is greater than Sanctum. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. For sure.
And how many people have already built the Sanctum Sanctorum, you know?
Right.
And
that's how I feel on so many of my sets.
Well, that's why, like we were talking, what got us thinking about was these. If we were just building the base Ministry of Magic set, like at this point, people have done, how many videos on YouTube are already out there about that?
Right.
So at least she's doing something that's a little bit different here. And so that's why, like,
it's a little more appealing to the audience.
Yeah, and that's why I said I'd rather just, skip right over Sanctum Sanctorum and go on to Helm's Deep.
I'll build that upstairs.
No, I'll build that.
Whose name is on it from Santa?
It's not wrapped yet, is it?
You said it was going to be.
Oh.
Because you got
I'll build my speed champions.
you got
Disney.
I got one. You got like
You got like 3 Disneys.
I did not.
Uh-huh.
I did not.
Uh-huh.
What other ones?
You got 2 Goofy sets.
No, I didn't. I got one. Why would I get 2?
I thought you got 2.
No.
One with Pluto, one with Goofy.
No.
You
The one I got has both Pluto and Goofy in it. There's gonna be a fight.
She will be building the Sanctum Sanctorum upstairs.
You got the Corvette. You got the Countach.
Well, those will take me a day to build.
Well, you got all Georgie sets.
Yeah, I do have those.
There's gonna be a fight.
That's because I wanted to do the review on it.
Oh, well, you can do the review. I gotta build it if I want to do the review.
Right, I gotta know.
Oh, we're gonna fight, man. Fight.
King Ollendorf says, got to snooze now as I got very early doctor tomorrow, so bye.
Oh.
Okay, well take care,
I
King
hope all is
Ollendorf.
well, Ollendorf. Thanks so much, King Ollendorf.
Thunderlogger says, are you getting the
yeah.
new modular or are you gonna pass?
No.
We're gonna
We
get
really
that.
like that modular.
Yeah.
This is like the first modular that has come out that we're like, ooh, that'll look great in our area.
Uh-huh.
Because like I said, all the other ones are a little too fancy, and I don't know what kind of cities people live in, but the cities around me are not that fancy. My city's not.
We don't
that
got
fancy.
boutique buildings like that.
No, we don't got no boutiques in our.
We got fire brigade and town hall looking stuff.
Right. And Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
We got a prison. So yes, we're very excited about the new modular. So that might be a day one purchase for us because we it looks in the style that we like. Like even the it started with the diner.
Yeah,
I think
that's where it
when
started.
was with
yeah.
the diner. Now the corner garage, I could have done the corner garage.
We just didn't need another corner building.
Yeah, we didn't need another corner. And but like the boutique hotel, way too fancy. We already had the Parisian restaurant. That was the most fancy that we have in our area, and you know.
But I mean, it's not unheard of to have a fancy restaurant in your town.
Right. There's some fancy restaurants in our towns,
I like
cities.
But yeah, we didn't get the diner. We didn't get the corner garage. We didn't get the boutique hotel, and we haven't gotten the police station. I don't hate the police station.
I don't either. The police station, I didn't like the lack of like kind of like this. See how it had that green part? It was kind of wasted space, and that kind of turned me off on it, that it had a little bit of wasted space on it. I mean, this whole set was wasted space. So, I mean, I'll take it on this one, but one I have to pay full price for. That's a lot of wasted space for me.
Yeah.
And again, we have to be so picky on what we put in our city now because we're running out of room.
Well, that's why
running out of room.
Minecraft is getting booted.
Yeah, we need a new table. We need a table off to the side for
Minecraft and Georgie's stuff.
Yeah, I do still want to keep Jurassic Central Park because I think the dinosaurs are awesome.
Yeah, I
love the dinosaurs, and so I think and I like how the train goes through it. How I made the train go through it, and so maybe someday it might get booted if they keep coming out with modulars. I don't know. We do have some space to maybe expand someday.
Yeah.
We got some areas, but right now there's no talk of expanding other than the extra tables to the side for the kid for his Minecraft area. Mm-hmm. That's about it. I'm confused as to how would I put this together.
And Thunderlogger says it's growing on me.
Yeah. I understand. It we're not jazz club people or anything like that.
I'm gonna turn it into a rock club though.
Ooh, I didn't hear that.
I've told people I'm gonna kick out the jazz band and I'm gonna put my rock band in there.
All right. We should put the Muppets band in there.
Well, they're not cool enough.
Hey, I think they're cool.
Ain't no banjos in my band.
Ain't no banjos in my band. Well, whatever. My Muppets. So yeah, I am very excited about the new modular. Oops, that doesn't go like that. So yeah, that'll probably, and then the new.
And then you got Harry Potter coming in March.
Which, not all that, makes me excited. The flags, the house crests or whatever they're called, I'll probably just get those mostly for the accessories, which I came into late to the game for the books and I regretted it because I had to pay a little extra for some of them that were retired. So I'm not going to do that to myself this time because I really want those accessories. I'm going to need the accessories. What?
Jazz gets the boot.
Oh, gets the boot.
I couldn't kick, so I was giving him out of here. Tyson says, so far I've skipped the hotel. We'll probably buy the jazz club. Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of having a nice club like that in our city. Because I mean, the closest thing to that is the detective's office, but that's got like a rundown kind of bar. That's like the dive bar. That's where you meet the scoundrels. Is there, but the jazz club, that's
meet the scoundrels.
It is.
Is that where I'd pick you up, babe?
No.
You scoundrel. Scallywag. I don't know. I'm off kilter here.
Tyson says, hey, a lot of good rock artists have had jazz and blues backgrounds. Maybe just turn it into a general purpose club. Yeah, I'm not going to change. I like the sign, so I'll leave the jazz club sign on the front. I just mean that, I like jazz and I like blues a lot. I'm more of a rock guy. So, I mean, would I go watch a jazz band play? No. Would I go watch a rock band play? Yeah. Yes. I would watch a blues band too. There's a local blues bar that used to exist. It's no longer up and running. But that's where I cut some of my teeth when I was coming up in the music business. Because I was a local musician around these parts, and it was tough.
That's why our city. It's not fancy.
It was a tough crowd. I mean, like if you weren't doing it, they would like unplug you or like
beat it, dude.
Yeah,
you suck.
But that's the younger generation needs more of that, in my opinion.
Yeah, they need more of you suck instead of, oh, here's your trophy.
Yeah.
You won a trophy. Oh, this is frustrating. It's a little hard to do. But I got it. I figured it out. Oh, no, there's more. Oh, no. Oh, no. How come it looks okay?
Oh. Tyson says play Freebird. Yeah, absolutely.
Yup, that's how it rolls. Yup. Freebird.
Although of my generation, I always made a joke. Even though I do know how to play Freebird, the song that I played in every band I was ever in was What I Got by Sublime. Didn't matter what band I was in. We always, song was always on the set list. So if you were, in the 90s or early 2000s, What I Got was our Freebird.
That was the Freebird of your generation.
Yeah.
That, and they always made you play Gin Juice.
Well, that one was different, but yeah, it was. So we've crossed the 2 hour mark.
Oh, okay.
How many?
I got 2 bags left.
Oh, so you're about halfway, you would say, or more than halfway?
I'm more than halfway. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Bag 5 is not too big. Bag 6 pretty big. The last bag is pretty big. But yeah. And I'm not. I'm.
And you're building the second floor right now.
I'm on the second floor right now. Yeah.
Well, let's see. Let's show everyone what your progress is.
This is my progress. This is what I got. What I got. And I don't know what's going to happen with this thing. I'm going to have to do something with this because I don't really like that. That's not up to my standards.
Yeah.
I might do something with this. I might put some plates in there or something so I can
or just
knock it off
and get rid of it.
Get rid of it altogether.
Yeah.
I might.
Cross that bridge afterward.
Put it there.
Yeah.
That'll be better. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm gonna wait and see when like I said, I think Nocturne Alley and Diagon Alley has some kind of opening on the side. So I might be able to, which it might be on this side. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what I got. But this is what I have so far. It's better than the actual set, in my opinion. And I love the telephone booth. But this part is worrisome to me.
Yeah.
It's a little...
That's where the mock sets in.
This is where the mock sets in, where I go.
Lego would never authorize that.
Yeah, no. No. I just walk by it and just knock it over. Just pop right off. So no, I'm gonna have to figure something about that. But yeah.
Wally says some of my streams go on for 6 to 8 hours. Whoa.
Ooh. No way, my butt would go numb. My butt's numb now. I'm a little confused as to how this is gonna ride out next, but
he says awesome.
We'll figure it out. Well,
Well,
get her done.
I think that is about it for today's show, everybody.
Yeah, thanks so much for stopping by.
And coming and hanging out with us. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We love all you guys. You guys are awesome.
So much fun. Everybody have a Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Hope you all get lots of Lego.
Yeah.
For sure.
Or get gift cards that you can spend on Lego after January 1st.
Yeah, that's the best too, man.
So
Can't beat it.
So everyone have a great holiday, and we will see you same time next week.
Yes.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.
Every week at the same time. Thanks, Tyson.